Alright, check this, right? Before we even start this video, real quick disclaimer. If you're the type of person that's so thirsty for views on YouTube, even though you talk all this big talk, I don't need YouTube, I get bread and all that, but you so thirsty for views on YouTube that you do a video about somebody who passed away, you don't have enough respect to find out his real name, you call him a whole wrong name. By the way, his name is FBG Duck. Rest in peace, FBG Duck. His name is not FGB Duck. This video is probably not for you.
Of FGB Duck.
And if you're the type of person that's so disrespectful and so thirsty for YouTube views that you would disrespect a dead man's mother, like his mother, just for views, this video is probably not for you.
And then get on the news and tell a bold-faced lie. Duck mother lied. Her son was in the gang.
And last but not least, if you're the type of person that claim you owe this OG Bobby Johnson, you did this back in your heyday, and you a gangster old double, triple OG, whatever like that, and the minute somebody get tough with you, you don't say you rather fight this person, you don't say you rather shoot it out, you don't say you rather get jumped, but the first thing you say you rather do is something that's slightly kind of, you know what, we just gonna play it. Listen to what sis said.
As a matter of fact, to keep it all the way funky, no homo, but I'd rather suck a dick than let one of you punk me. As a matter of fact, to keep it all the way funky, no homo, but I'd rather suck a dick than let one of you punk me.
They can't stand the facts. A lot is insane, they can't stand his raps. I'm so Buffalo like I'm Bandana, black, but from the 716. We determined and we discipline. Oh, that's your man, better get him for you missing that.
DJ Bandana.
Hey yo, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I am Buffalo, Mr. Keep Calm, I feed these streets. Alright, check this, right? Listen, enough is enough. We got to restore some type of order. We got to store some type of order on these mean streets of YouTube, right? So sis is out here wilding. 6ix9ine is out here wilding. 6ix9ine is sis right now too, but we talking about sis. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, I know you probably seen the thumbnail and all that too. You probably don't know who the guy is, but we'll just call him sis. Like he goes by sis. But anyways, FBG Duck passed away, right? And sis is so hungry for views. Matter of fact, we're gonna start with the 6ix9ine. We're gonna start with the 6ix9ine because they both just disrespected the dead.
Bitches was sliding up town cause they feel us. Me, I was riding around with them hitters. Niggas was spying, but they never get us. Them niggas was riding around trying to kill us. We wasn't high for nothing. My mother, my family, my kids, yeah, I'm dying for something. Ain't no need spitting, just give me a minute, and I get the whipping them pots in the oven. Brother got shot, but they ain't see.
So 6ix9ine, Snitch 9, 2020 Alpo, just put up a post and he put like, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I wish you were still here. Now, not only is this disrespectful, because, like, listen, I'm not from the Woo, I'm not from New York City, but I'm 99.99% sure that if Pop Smoke was alive, he would not be rocking with 6ix9ine. Like, he would have absolutely nothing to do with 6ix9ine at all whatsoever. I think that 6ix9ine, this trolling thing is getting out of hand. Like, I understand 6ix9ine get out of jail and he's doing the whole trolling thing, right? I understand trolling. Even though he's running through New York City, freely just out in New York City, nothing happening to him, that's cool. I'm not from New York City, and it's not a diss from New York City. I'm from the other side of New York. I'm from Buffalo, New York, Western New York, upstate New York, like that too. So that was cool. We was willing to let the trolling thing go, but once you start disrespecting the dead, I have a real big problem with disrespecting the dead, whether it's one of your homies, whether it's op or anything else like that. So 6ix9ine just disrespected the dead because Pop Smoke stood for everything that you don't stand for. Pop Smoke was the type of person that the exact, whatever you think of 6ix9ine, Pop Smoke was the exact opposite. And I think for 6ix9ine to put that up, he's trolling because he had no relationship with Pop Smoke. He's just doing on some funny type stuff. Because if you think about it, just a couple weeks ago, 6ix9ine was online saying how your favorite rapper out here with no security getting their top popped off. Your favorite rapper out here getting killed. I got security and laughing about me. So he was basically laughing about the whole Pop Smoke situation. But now you want to say rest in peace? Like, honestly, and I can't speak for New York City, like I said, I'm from the other side of New York, but there is no way at all 6ix9ine will be just freely running around the city doing security or not. Like, somebody at least would have threw a bottle. Somebody would have said something. I'm not promoting violence, anything like that. I'm saying somebody would have said Snitch 9 something. But for him to be able to just to walk around the streets of New York City and nothing to happen to him whatsoever at all. I did see the video the other day with the guy who ran down on the security like that too. So shouts out and salute to him for that. Like I said, it's just certain things that you should not get a pass on. And I think that like if this was in Buffalo, New York, it would be a whole different story. Like somebody gonna at least throw a annihilator at him or something, like call him a snitch, something on camera. But for him just to be able to freely just roam around the city and then disrespect Pop Smoke like that, I think that's 100% wrong. Like 6ix9ine, if you're watching this, Do your trolling thing, bro. I understand that you're not comfortable. You're really miserable in your own skin. You could do your trolling thing. You could do the whole King of New York City, by the way. You can do the whole King of New York City thing. All of that's cool. But once you start disrespecting the dead and putting kind of little subliminal messages out there, that's not cool. And I think that's going to come back. That's definitely going to come back on you. Now back to Sis, right? So Sis did a video the other day about FBG Duck. And not only was he so thirsty for views that he called him FGB Duck, when clearly you could just, a simple Google search would have showed you was FBG Duck for Flyboy Gang. Like if you would have been in tune with any of the type of new music that's out today that you say you for the youth, because you stuck in the 90s, Sis, you would have known that. And I think it's disrespectful that FBG Duck mother did a video, right? And she was basically saying how the police were trying to make it seem like her son was just this gang member. He was just this bad person. Now, realistically speaking, because I gotta be fair with it, FBG Duck wasn't an angel. FBG Duck did rap about things that were bad, whatever like that too, but other people did the same thing. FBG Duck was a product of his environment. Like the things that, he didn't choose to go through the things that he went through. He lived life. Like he was born where he was born at, and he lived life. And I think that when you pass away, anything that your mother, I don't care whether it's my worst enemy, anything that your mother and your kids say about you, I'm not going to go against that. And I think Sis is disrespectful by saying, he basically just called FBG Duck mother a liar. Not basically, he said it. He called his mother a liar. A few days after she just lost her last son, you call her a liar, like on your biggest platform. And this is the thing that I don't like about Sis, is because when people were calling you a liar about the whole Bandana thing, you had a whole fit like, no, you guys should be more caring. Even though you said you was getting busy, you was getting funky, you was getting busy in the streets, but then you a whole grown man taking a picture with this man talking about, oh, that's the only father I knew. So was you a gangster, or did you like it? When people was making fun of you and saying that you was lying, you had a whole fit about it. Your whole community was backing you up. No, even when people said that you should do something about Bandana. But matter of fact, just real quick break, right? So if somebody do something to you, I'm asking you this right now, if you're watching this video, if somebody does something to you that's wrong, would you create little little cute names for them? Like he calls the man Bam. Like you call him Bam. Like you got a cute name for your attacker, Bam. That's neither here nor there. Well, anyways, if somebody did something to you that was like that, and there was an opportunity for you to get back at them, I understand that you want to get tough with people that's on YouTube, taking little videos, I'm tough, I'm gangster, like that too, for YouTube. But when it's somebody in real life, like your moderator, Derek Williams, he was caressing you live on camera. And when you asked him why he was doing that, you know what he told you to your face? Because I want to, because I can. And what did you do? Absolutely nothing. So all this tough talk stuff, Sis, I think is just completely just out of there. And for the simple fact of, you said that you didn't want to physically hurt Bandana because you changed your life and you for the kids and the suns, the moons, and the earths and all that. But then when New York State just passed the thing where you can go back years, like say if somebody attacks you 20 years ago, they just open up the floodgates where like you could still bring charges against that person. What did Sis do? Absolutely nothing. There was lawyers on YouTube who said they would take your case for free because of how much you was crying on YouTube and how much you was, oh my God, it just affected me. I didn't like it and he thied me and all that too. Who was willing to take your case for free. What did you do? You did absolutely nothing. So you willingly let Bandana or Bam, which is your little BFF name for him, freely be out here to absolutely do that to another kid because you don't care. It's all about views for you. Now, I left you alone for a long time, Sis. You could do your clout chasing. You could do your views. You could do your fake. I'm fighting a good fight. Give me your donations. I'm fighting a good fight. Show me one good fight that Hassan Campbell, my bad, that Sis has done for the community. One thing, just one thing, period. Because all I see him doing is taking little screenshots like this, talking tough to a camera. You're not out here on the front lines. You was talking about Mike Sign. He out here on the front lines. He out here doing stuff. Even when you was talking about me, I do hella stuff for my community, from volunteer work to donating money to donating time, community service, not community service. I got charged. I don't have a record. I'm good. I don't have a record. I'm not on probation. I don't have to do community service. I do it out of the kindness of my heart. But for you to be faking and fronting on YouTube, which is cool, you can fake and front for your little code, sis. I mean, that's your king. You can front for them. You can get 1 million donations and talk tough from in front of your fish tank, talk about you fighting for the good fight, even though you're doing absolutely nothing. Even in your own case, you didn't physically do nothing to him. You didn't legally do nothing to him. But everybody, Derek Williams caressed you. A grown man caressed you live on your channel. And when you asked him why he was doing it, he said, because I can, because I want to, and you did absolutely nothing, bro. That's really what you do. And then when people get tough with you, out of all things you can say that you'd rather do, like I'd rather get jumped, I'd rather get judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'd rather get beat up. I'd rather get popped. But I'd rather die before I say the thing that you just said. I'd rather do that. Honestly, I'd rather die. I'd rather rest in peace, Bandana Black, before I do that. But that was the first thing that you thought about. Like, you didn't even say, okay, I'd rather do this. No, I'd rather do that. That was the first thing you thought about, my homie. And you can't just say no, whatever, to excuse it. No, that's not excusable, B. That was on your mind. Well, anyways, I want to hear from y'all, Bandana family. Like I said, y'all know, honestly, I've been leaving Sis alone, 6ix9ine. I've been leaving the whole 6ix9ine thing alone, too, even though he's been trolling, making New York City look bad. And it's a lot of real people in New York City. I rock with New York City heavy, but I left the whole thing alone. But when it comes to disrespecting the dead and talking about, like, her son just passed a couple of days ago, and you call her a liar, but nobody called you a liar, or you wanted people to defend you calling you a liar when you was like, yo, I was 7 when Bandana was thigh me. Oh, but I got pictures with him when I was 21 after jail when I was a killer OG Bobby Johnson. I did absolutely nothing to him. We excused that. When they passed the law where you could still go against him legally, people was willing to donate. They donated money for you to do that, and the lawyers were going to do it for free. And what did you do? Talk tough to a camera. Oh, I'm about to curse somebody out. Oh, I'm about to go in. What type of grown man that's supposed to be a gangster talk about on YouTube? Oh, I'm about to go in. Oh, I'm about to go. I'm about to be talk real tough to the camera. No, I'm saying I'm about to pop somebody. That's what I would say. Well, anyways, it's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. Y'all hop in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about it. This really made me upset with the whole Sis situation. Like, you could have took an extra 3 seconds and just Google his name. FBG Duck, not FGB Duck. If you're going to clout chase for views, do your thing. If you're going to make money off of a dead man's name, and you had absolutely no type of message, no type of anything that somebody could take away from that video, nothing positive at all from that video. But if you're going to clout chase, at least have enough respect to at least get his name right. When I did my video on FBG Duck, my bad, I was burping, but when I did my video on FBG Duck, it was for a message. It was to say, like, you know what? They was wrong. He was wrong. At some point, we got to move forward. Somebody got to make the change. And FBG Duck actually said this in the interview. He's like, listen, if me and Lil Durk got issues, we can't have issues forever stopping the money. Let's get to a point to where, you know what? You did wrong. I did wrong. But let's get this money. You do you. I do me. And that's all I was saying in my video. But you and your video, you called the man moms a liar. Like, it's already bad enough that the people out west want your head for the stuff that you said about Nipsey Hussle. Like, he got his noggin popped off. He got his letters popped off. Like, you talk real disrespectful to people who's never going to see you besides Jay Prince, because you drive back down and say, yo, I'm sorry, master. My bad, bro. When you was like, remember you want to get a flued out? When you want to get flued out, when you told Jay Prince you was going to do all that stuff, you want to get flued out, and then niggas got on your ass, and you took back what you said. But anyways, DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. And if you're watching this video, right after this video, I will be going live on Twitch with the game, and make sure you follow twitch.tv/DJ Bandana Black. We're going to run a couple games on there. But I do want to hear you guys' input on this topic. I think that is absolutely, it's already wrong enough that you use a dead man's name to get views, but you don't have enough respect to get his name right. You don't have enough respect to not disrespect his mother. You better not ever go to Chicago, bro. It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. I'm out.
Bitches was sliding uptown cause they feel us. Me, I was riding around with them hitters. Niggas was spying, but they never get us. Some niggas was riding around trying to kill us. We wasn't hiding from nothing. My mother, my family, my kids, yeah, I'm dying for something. Ain't no need spitting, just give me a minute, and I get the whipping them pots in the oven. Brother got shot, but they ain't
DJ Band.